Okay guys, I know it's kind of mean to joke about, but I think we can all relate and remember back in high school seeing a certain person in high school and thinking, wouldn't surprise me one day if they became a serial killer. Was that tasteless? What's up guys, so I'm back here again with another movie review. This time, I'm here to review My Friend Dahmer. Now guys, I did not know a whole lot about this movie. I literally found out about this movie 3 days ago. I saw a trailer on YouTube and I was like, huh, interesting. And then I found out that it was playing about an hour away from where I live. Luckily the Disaster Artist was also playing there, so I was like, you know what, I'll do a double feature. I'll go drive down there, I'll check this movie out. So guys, if you don't know anything about this movie, it is about Jeffrey Dahmer. And if you don't know who Jeffrey Dahmer is, guys, he's a pretty famous serial killer. He was responsible for 17 men and their deaths. He cut their heads off, did really absurd and nasty things with them. I think he died in 1994. I think they finally gave him the death sentence, I believe. But this movie is not focused on that. This movie is focused on him in high school and the origins of Jeffrey Dahmer and how and why he became sick in the head. So that's the kind of movie you're gonna get into, not the murder aspect, serial killer Jeffrey Dahmer. But anyways, Ross Lynch carried this film. He was an excellent Jeffrey Dahmer. And I don't know, I've never seen any interviews with Jeffrey Dahmer, but if I had to guess what this kid was like in high school, that's what I guess Jeffrey Dahmer would be like in high school. And it's not like he was a weird kid in high school. He was, at first, in the beginning of the movie, he was kind of quiet, just like a normal, quiet, a little awkward, socially awkward kind of kid. He liked to do kind of taxidermist stuff where he would, you know, pick up roadkill and he would like to dissolve it in acid and you know, examine bones. It's kind of some weird stuff he was fiddling with, but still pretty normal. Now guys, honestly, the entire time I was watching this movie, I thought Evan Peters was Jeffrey Dahmer. I thought that Evan Peters, the actor, was playing Jeffrey Dahmer. It wasn't. It was Ross Lynch. I had no idea. I don't even know who Ross Lynch is until guys, they look so similar. I was honestly shocked when I found out that it wasn't Peter Evans. I was shocked when I found out it wasn't Peter Evans. Just shocked. I've never seen anyone look that much alike before. I mean, hey, everyone has a true doppelganger, am I right? But the home life of Jeffrey Dahmer was kind of sad. He had a brother and he had a mom and dad, and the mom was a recovering drug addict, and she still was kind of getting into drugs, heroin mainly, and I think she was in the mental asylum at one point. And the dad was normal. He was just trying to keep and hold the family together. You could kind of tell he really cared about his family until he just couldn't take it anymore, and he had to divorce because the mom was just too crazy. She was basically a teenage girl. But anyways, so you see that, and you see the kind of home life he lived, and that kind of messed with him, and in high school, he, I guess he wanted to start getting attention from people, so he started acting mentally challenged in the hallways and in classrooms, and he started to form a group of friends from that. But you do kind of see just where the origins and the traits of a serial killer could emerge from. So like I said, he starts going from taxidermist kind of stuff and dissolving animals in acid, just kind of mild innocent kind of stuff, to eventually actually killing animals and like ripping their guts out and like just weird stuff. Like, I wanted to see what their insides look like, and he even had fantasies and urges about his doctor, his physician, and wanting to kill him on, you know, like, you know, he would wait in the woods and with a baseball bat and wanted to come out and whack him as his doctor was running past, and then he would like do weird stuff with his body. So you started really, and you feel bad. You honestly do kind of feel bad for this kid, Jeffrey. You do. I'm not talking about Jeff when he started killing people, but back when he was a kid, you feel bad for the family life he lived, and just kind of the outcast that he was in high school. But this movie definitely, it's really good. It's good, but it's depressing. I don't think a whole lot of people are gonna like this. The average movie audience goer isn't gonna like this. It's probably why I didn't really get that much of a wide release, and it's probably why I didn't really hear about it until 3 days before I saw it. But I'm glad I saw it. It's definitely, if you're a big film buff, it's a movie worth checking out, I think. And one more thing, this film does have kind of a Zodiac scene. I'm talking about the Zodiac scene when they're in the basement towards the end of the film. It kind of has that type of scene, including Jeffrey Dahmer and his one of his friends. His friend goes into the house, and you'll see when you see the movie. It just makes your hands sweat, and it's like, oh my god, get out of there, kid, get the hell out of there. But guys, definitely this movie. If you're a big movie buff, check it out. If not, save your money, wait till Netflix if you're interested in these kind of things. Like Zodiac, it made me interested and made me want to look up more on Jeffrey Dahmer, do some research, and I did. And I like those movies where after you watch it, you want to do research on it. So, guys, if I have to give this movie a score out of 5, I'll go ahead and give it... Let's give it a 3.5 out of 5. 3.5 out of 5, perfect score. So that's my thoughts, guys. So yeah, there you go.